Okay, y'all, good morning, good morning. It's Saturday morning, man. Like I said yesterday, we're going to be going over here to the to that 4K job that I'm doing. It's actually going to be more than 4K. I don't think it's going to be that hard, but I always say that, you know how it goes. Yeah, so there's a lot of unknowns right now, but we'll embrace the unknowns and we will conquer them as they come up. That's all I can say. So I got another camera, another DJI 4 camera, pretty good camera. I got the new one in the truck, and I'm gonna put the other one out on the out hanging in the trees and stuff out there. I got a drone. I bought a drone, another drone. That's what I do when I start making good money, man. I'll buy things like this to be able to make better videos. And then, usually I'll end up crashing the drone. I got like 4 of them that I'm not a very good drone flyer. So, yeah. This is the drone again. I keep getting the same drone because of the controller. When you buy a drone, the DJI drone, this controller right here is the one that I like. It has its own screen. And so any drone that I get, I have to make sure that it can sync to this controller. So I keep getting the DJI Mini 3 Pro or whatever, because this controller right here in itself is about $400. I can get a drone for 300 bucks, 250 bucks, as long as, but sometimes it's hard to find one that will sync to this, and the more time goes by, the less likely you have to buy another one of these controllers. So this is a brand new drone right here. I'm not gonna pull it out or none of that, and it's ready to go. So I even got an extra battery from my other drone. So now I have 3 batteries, so I don't have to buy the Fly More kit. I don't know that I'll put this in the air today, but I brought it just in case I wanted to. I also believe that I'm going to start on as far as the mulching goes, I'm going to start on the hardest part first. I don't know if that's how everybody does it, but a part of this job is a lot heavier than another part. One good thing, and I'm just going to run through some things that I think about. One good thing about being, on the weekend over here is other homeowners are home, and a lot of times you can get more work like that. So that's a thought as well. It's about 6 miles from here, so it's not too far. I got another job to look at when I'm done today. I don't anticipate getting done with this job today. I would definitely gonna have to come back tomorrow. So, but I mean, in theory, I could do this job without Phil, or well, not just Phil, but without any labor. But I think it'll go a lot smoother. I'm concerned about my tracks. I'm gonna have to order some tracks. A couple of guys were talking about, you got to take that, into consideration, wear and tear and all that. And I do, man. I take all that into consideration whenever I run the skid steer. For every day that I run the skid steer, this is how I break it down. And sometimes it applies more than other times. So let's just use $1,500. Let's use $1,400. That's kind of my sweet spot number that I like to be at on skid steer work, right? So out of $1,400, you figure $100 in fuel and then $300 in miscellaneous BS, right? And that includes the skid steer payment. So roughly around $400 a day, and that'll cover everything with the skid, okay? So there's Phil right there. That covers insurance. See, I got insurance. The insurance is included in my skid steer payment. My skid steer payment is $730 a month. I've already recouped my 45 grand back. Yeah. Okay, so 10 minutes after 8, man, we're pulling out. little bit nippy this morning, 56 degrees. Not cold, but you know, beautiful working weather. I love working and, you know, doing this kind of work in this kind of weather. So here we go. We just pray that nothing breaks, that nobody gets hurt, that the machine holds up, that the cutter head holds up, and that everything goes, that we don't break nothing, you know. And, you know, that's important. And I go through all the stuff in my head, you know, every time I go on a new skid job. So we're just gonna take our time getting over there. I don't want to get over there too early, man. It's Saturday, and again, that's another good benefit of not doing it by the day or by the hour or whatever, because I'm not mandated to you know, I can go over here and work for an hour and then I can leave if I have to, and it doesn't cause any issues. So yeah, but I gotta get my thoughts together on everything. So I'll turn the camera back on when I get over here, man. All right, so we went on and filled that truck up. We didn't fill it up. I hate putting fuel in that truck that Phil's driving, because you got to stand there and baby the damn pump the whole time it keeps popping off. Every 5.4 liter engine truck that I've had does that shit. So I need to get through this light. Come on with it, Phil. Yeah. So we went on a stop and got fuel for that truck anyway, and I went on and topped this truck off, so I don't have to worry about that. I don't think that I'll go through a whole tank of diesel over here. I really don't. And look how low it is. So let's walk. But there's a lot of stuff on the ground, man. Oh, yeah. So this right, I'm talking to the camera too. So this is the job that me and Phil are gonna do today, y'all. I'm gonna show. I'm just gonna walk it with Phil and show Phil what's what. So it's not a lot of heavy growth right here, right? But there's a lot of shit in the way. Come on, Phil, and we'll go to the very outside perimeter. So like all these saplings, I'm gonna take down with the mulcher, like this and that, you know. This right here is the line. So this tree right here is the actual property line. So everything is this way, all right? Right with the corner, so if you back right with the corner of that fence.
Oh, up to the fence.
See that fence?
I'll probably have to get in there with a hedge trimmer, right?
Well, let's get on down. I've only walked it one time, and that was with them. So all this right here is stuff, not us.
Okay.
So I'll just.
How that guy
He'll probably go in after a while. People get tired of hearing him bark. So all this in here, right? And you see there's a lot. I mean, a mower come in here, you got to be super careful, you know, with a lawnmower in here. All this ivy right here, all this ivy in there, and there's a couple of dead trees over there. All these piles you see right here, see them? I'm gonna mulch all them up. Okay. They said there's a hey there, doggy.
Hey, buddy.
There's a bird bath right there. So we're going all the way to this fence right here.
Okay.
So most of this is going away. Everything you see, if the magnolia tree, stuff like this, okay, I'm grinding down. Okay. Obviously all the little stuff. These piles, we'll hit these piles with the mulcher. Okay. But see, stuff like this, we got to get out of the way. Okay. And that's just, yeah.
I got
so yeah, grab it and bring it over here. Put it in one spot where.
We're not going to hit it with the mulcher.
Yeah, where I'm not going to hit it. I grabbed some the other day when I was over here. Look, there's two more right there. You can put them up there behind the. See those crepe myrtles?
Oh, yeah.
There's a couple more I put over there last week when I was over here.
I see it. I'll put them over
so, yeah. Okay, y'all, so I got Phil started. I really don't know what to tell Phil to do over here. Machine's going to pretty much do everything from, you know, but it's good to have a guy over here, and it pays enough to where you can justify it. You know, if it was $1,000 job, then I wouldn't be able to, it wouldn't make sense. So let me put these over here. Those are the teeth. So I got all these teeth have been turned. So these teeth are going to be, it should be doing pretty good. So let's start out with something really simple. Let's get in here and go and get this pine tree right here. And I don't really know where I'm going to set you guys up at, but let y'all see, try to let y'all see. I need to develop a better way to get the camera to stay put. So see, I like to get some of the bark off before it hits the ground. Cut halfway through it, then you don't have to worry about slinging it everywhere when you get it on the ground, because it just wants to grab the big pieces. Look at that. The more I can get while it's still up in the air, the better, I think. See, now you can grind all this right here down, right? And you don't have to worry about slinging it behind the machine and all that. Back up just a little bit. That's the way I think you're going to get the best results, because you don't have to, and the longevity too, out of the teeth. Because the more the teeth hit the ground and you know, they're not going to last as long. I mean, you know, one thing I've noticed today is that the machine is not, the skid has not, the hydraulic oil has not gotten any hotter than 149. It hasn't hit 150 or 160 yet. So either I'm not running it as hard, or the other day when it had that oil coming out everywhere, you know. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna set y'all up right here, and I'm gonna go in down this line right here. I'm just jumping all over the place to give myself room to move around. I got a little bit of a shiny ball syndrome because I'm running over all these stumps and stobs, and I'm just chasing stobs. I got to make it where I can run the machine in here efficiently without hitting stuff. So I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna maneuver all in here, and we'll see what I can do, man. Okay, so I'm finna get all this right here. I'm gonna put the camera right here. Yeah, it's dangerous up in here, dude.
What?
Fucking it's dangerous up in here. There's a lot of rock,
Want to
man.
walk around real quick and see what I can find?
Well, yeah. I'm gonna work right. I'm gonna get all this big shit down.
Shoot this way, right?
Yeah. Okay, y'all. So that's about all the footage I'm gonna get over here today. I didn't get a lot of footage, but we got a lot of work done, and I'm not gonna leave no money on the table over here. The last job I was at, where they had that big trash pile, you know, I left money on the table over there because it didn't occur to me that I could come back and move that pile for them. I mean, I could have, you know, I probably could have set up more work over there, but I didn't because, well, I'm mulching. So, but there's quite a few more trees I'm going to take out in here, and yeah, and there's a lot of rock. There's a lot of shit over here that can break, a lot. So I done used a little over half a tank of fuel. Phil's doing great. Phil went over to the steel dealer and got my blower. We didn't even use a lawnmower over here, and there was so many rock in here that I don't know that we're going. I don't know that we can. And it's dusty, really dusty too. A lawnmower's going to kick up all the dust. So I'm on the fence about maybe going and getting by the bamboo site and getting my the big cutter. But this mulcher right here, dude, it is freaking doing it, man. I took down so much stuff today, and I'm fitting to get in here and work about another 30 minutes, and then we're gonna call it a day. We're gonna stop about 8:30 to 3, so 9, 30, 10, 30, 11, 30, 12, 31, 32, 30. Yeah, about 7 hours of run time. So yeah, and we'll probably do one more day over here tomorrow, and then we might have to come back for a couple hours to tighten up. We'll just have to see, because he wants to remove that pampas grass too. So I got to take the machine home, so maybe I can figure out a way to get the stump bucket on here. I don't really need the forestry mulcher here, but I mean at home, but I don't want to unhook it. I'm afraid to unhook it, man. So until I know that I got this job done as far as the grinding down. But I'm gonna get in here and take down some more trees. Yeah, and I'm gonna get Phil to start loading things up and buttoning things up. And I got another job to go. I got a job to go look at right down the road from my house, about 3 miles from the house. So yeah, but I don't know if it's a job that I'm gonna be able to do or not, but I'm too tired. I'm really tired, but I got to go look at it because I was supposed to look at it yesterday. So getting Phil to kind of clean up over there with the blower where I took out some of the bushes. This thing's a hell of a bush taker router. Deuces. Okay, y'all. So we about halfway done. We got another day over there. It's going to end up being about, when it's all said and done, it's going to end up being about $4,800. So that's pretty good if you ask me. And we'll probably like I said in the skid, probably I can't stand the doo-doo on the window, y'all. Look, the doo-doo on the window, man. I can't take it, dog. Can't take the doo-doo on the window, man. No, man. No. But there might be a lot of other work over there too that we might get into. They are super happy with everything, and well, we work. We contrary to what my persona is on YouTube, we get it done out here, y'all. We do. We don't. I don't play, man. That machine ran for over 7 hours. 7 and some change. So I got a job I got to go look at, man. I don't feel like it, but I got to get on over there. I'm gonna text on. It's right over there by my house. So I usually don't like pulling the machine to jobs to look at, but sometimes you just hungry, man. But I don't know, as soon as I get over here, it's ideal though, as far as location, as far as what he's telling me he wants to do. Now let's just see if the money's right. Yeah, it's got to fit a criteria for me to take it on. Just like with the lawn maintenance, just like with all the jobs. y'all. Uh-oh, y'all. Your boy done picked up another job. So, this job right here, I had to do it by the job. We agreed on $1,700. So, I think I can do it in a day. It's not far from my house. So, I mean, yeah. Shoot, man. Come to find out, he knows my aunt, and they're in the same church. They go to the same church. So he says, he asked me, he asked me if I go to church, and I'm like, I hadn't been in a minute, but going to church or not going to church doesn't make you. We know that, right? That it doesn't make you a Christian or not, right? I mean, I try to live right. I try to do right. I ain't trying to beat nobody. I'll work hard, and I don't have ill will and bad thoughts about people or for people. So, and me going to church that wouldn't be any different, So. But anyway, I'm gonna call my aunt and tell her, yeah, that. I'm gonna end up getting that other job too. We agreed on money, so man, the more jobs you do, and it applies lawn maintenance or whatever you're doing, really, the more confident you get in what you're doing, as far as ability, as far as know-how, as far as the money and what it costs you, and little tricks that you learn along the way. So, I mean, y'all see that I've never ran a forestry mulcher up until I got this one, and y'all, all you guys have watched the channel, y'all see me buy it, see me modify it to get it to invest in it, and then actually see it pay dividends. And that's what you want. Going from never running a mulcher to making, well, about $7,500 last week with it. And we know all that's not profit, but that's the numbers coming in. But you got to pay for everything, whether you making money or not. So I like the skid steer payments due no matter what. The insurance is due no matter what. So that's just the reality of another day, another dollar. Nobody got hurt. We're back over there tomorrow. Yeah, I'm stoked, man. I'm getting all this money with this cutter head. I'm stoked. I mean, I really like running it, man. I wonder what it'd be like to run it on with 40 GPM. Oh my God, dude, you go through. I mean, I keep getting work, I'll buy no skid. I'm not scared. One thing about me, I'm not scared. I will invest quick. If I see a way to make money, I'll invest real quick. I'll buy the whole damn whatever I need to buy. It doesn't matter, because I know I'll make money with it because I'm a hustler. Are you? Okay, guys, I kick it.